Back to the channel. Welcome back to Matty J Plays, and welcome back to some more PGA Tour 2K23. We are back. It's TGC Tours time. It's January 2024. So what better way to start out than with my Challenge Circuit walkthrough, where this week the Challenge Circuit players are doing the Memories of Spring shootout. Memories of Spring, very clever, I like it. You're on a course by Trail Ducker called Barranca. This course has 4 pins, red, white and gold, and it's a par 72. So this is the course you're on. This is the difficulty settings for round 1, guys. Round 1. So I will be, of course, settings when I look. You're playing from the gold tees, pin set 1. And we have low winds, southerly wind direction, default fairway, default green speed, default time of day, and default weather. Crowds are on. So this is round 1 in TGC Tours Challenge Circuit this week, guys. As always, I like to do a walkthrough for you. It also helps me warm up my master swing, ready for my platinum return this week. Hoping to start to compete, or at least get top 40, top 30, top 20 finishes over there. As you can see, I have a raft of new gear. The shop has a load of new shit going on. I also have a lovely cardigan that my nan sweated me for Christmas. My nan knitted me for Christmas, that's what it looks like. But I love it. Let's start. Full loft, full spin. You've got a drivable par 4. I don't quite have the legs on my driver at this early stage. This is set up for the power drivers. I fully expect to clunk into this hill and roll back off the green. But I don't mind that. But we're going to go for an overpowered shot. Full loft, full backspin. And obviously play for a massive fast.
Break a leg out there. Hopefully you have a good round.
We got the fast. I can't see us clearing this. But you never know. You never know. Kick! Normally when all my skills kick in, I got a 298. That would be perfect. Anything above 290, guys, as you've seen there, would have got you right up to the flag and had an opening eagle chance. Sadly, I play as rhythm because I prefer the control I get with rhythm, and I don't quite have the legs on my driver. But we will have a flop at this. Full loft, full spin. I don't need that much loft and spin actually on this flop. We are playing uphill. Actually, I'm going to just hit it clean. I'm going to hit it clean. I don't think it would have got there otherwise. There we go. Perfect. Okay, lovely short par 4. Should be eagling or birdie in this, depending on the length of your driver, guys.
The hang of this course right off the bat.
Definitely should be walking away with a birdie. As you say, as you just saw, if you roll off that green, you've got a perfect flop back up to it. Just make sure you check the elevation, which I did last minute there. And we are 1 under through 1.
All right, pop a nice one out.
I've had 4 weeks off, guys, and last week I only came back and played pro. So this is my second round on Master. I did have a warm-up round just to get my swing going. And there's another drivable par 4. See, my driver stats are starting to kick in at 295 now. Don't think you can quite drive this, but let's loft it up again. Let's play for the slight fast, so hopefully it lands somewhere over here. But we'll aim down here.
Yeah, you definitely
I got a very big fast this time, so that's going to be right off to this left-hand side. But there's enough fairway over here. See, guys, I played for a slight fast.
Here on the second.
Just to have more control. Oh, this is tricky. This might have to be a 55 flop. I would normally spin back. Normally I'd spin back the 67 yards pitch there, guys, but because of that hill on the back of it, it's not going to spin back up that hill. So I'm going to have to play short and hope this doesn't run off. Hopefully I put enough spin on it to hold it at the flag, which we have. Didn't expect the perfect there, but perfect shot really. Should be a straightforward. Green speed's a 144, so I forgot to mention that on the first hole. And that's 2 short par 4s to open, guys, which you should really be going birdie on, barring any disasters. As you saw, I had a super great fast on that one. I still managed to hit the fairway. So we are 2 through 2. As I always say, ignore the guys at the top of the leaderboard unless you know they're in your division in
par 4
TGC
for this
Tours.
one.
A lot of these players are in the pro leagues. They either use it to warm up, they do what I do course
This one's looking
playthroughs,
like a
or
fairway
there
find.
is another division that uses the challenge
And
circuit for
200
the
yards
platinum
or
players
so to the pin.
as its weekly tournament, and a lot of them do like to compete in that. So that is why you see crazy scores and some of the world's top players playing in challenge circuit. In fact, pretty much most of the world's top players play. So I've aimed left here, expecting it to kick right, but I think I've caught the wrong side of the hill, and I have.
We missed the green, but that's all right.
And that is a disappointing shot into this third hole, which again wasn't a tricky par. I've got to clear. So what I'm trying to do here, guys, is clear this green bit, land it, clear the red lines, land it on the green, and hope it stops. I hopefully put enough spin on. I don't think I cleared enough of the red line, so that's going to kick on away. And this is going to be a disaster. And that's not how you play that hole. I was hoping to come in off that side, guys, if truthfully. Didn't expect me to stay up there. So it was the right shot, wrong execution. You play for that left-hand side and it should run towards the pin. But sadly, not for me today. And now I'm left a 25-foot uphill putt for par, which is going to be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make it, though.
Oh, come on, get in.
And we can.
Yes,
and that's what they say. Driving's for show, putting's for dough. And I do class myself as one of the better putters on the game. I have done a putting tutorial. If you're interested in that, check it out on my channel. There's no science to it, guys, for me. I play by feel, so it is hard to try and do a tutorial on that, but check it out, see what you think. There might be some hints and tips in there, some general rules I make, some general rules of thumb, and that might help you, whether you play to a certain
on the fourth
rule or not. So this is the fourth is a 208 yard par 3, down 54 feet with a super well defended green. And you've got a slight tailwind, so this is going to be tricky. If we say that 54, let's call that 60 yards. 20 yards, sorry. So what's that? 208, 198, 188. I'm going to try the 182. Let's see if this is long enough, guys.
Oh, wonderfully struck.
This is going to stay out right because of my swing line, but I think that would have been the right club. It would have been the perfect club if I could have got it straight, but my swing line was completely off to the right there, so we got a 34-foot uphill putt now. We just made a 25. Can we make a 34 for birdie? But I think the 182, probably 178 would have been a better club if you have it in your bag. No, just stayed out left. Didn't expect that to stay out there.
Let's do it.
So a misread from me on that one.
This one's tracking.
But not bad. As long as you don't completely screw up those lag putts. And you got a par 5 coming up. So we're 2 under through 4. As I say in these ones, if you can birdie every other hole in the challenge circuit, you should be competitive. Certainly 8 under, so 4 under every 9 should see you being competitive. 9, 10 under, you will be competitive. Should get those promos for you. In the lower leagues, it's less than that, obviously. So 2 options of fairways on this one. And I think this one's going to give me the better angle in. So let's play down here. Now, I'm hoping this doesn't run too far off to the right. I know it runs left to right.
That was good. All right, this is about 240 from the pin.
Awkward stance, awkward. I'm going to put a bit of loft and a bit of spin. And this is going to send me completely right. So I did purposely fast that. Too fast again, sadly. My purposeful fasts are going a little bit too fast. Again, a bit snatchy with them. But it should run off this and come back towards the pin.
Let's just find golf.
And we got an eagle putt on this par 5.
In under regulation. Well done.
Now it's breaking right to left at the start. Then it's ducking
Let's do it.
at the hole. So I think just a tad right edge here. And hopefully we're good. I should start to duck the other way. And it does.
Oh
Dead
my
center,
goodness,
center
in
cup,
there.
and that's an eagle,
Oh,
guys.
eagle.
So a reachable par 5
And,
there.
oh yeah, we're going to look at that one again.
If you go down that left side, certainly you're going to be left with an awkward stance. So do what I did, guys. Aim far right and try to fast it. And it runs, as you can see, the green all runs favorably left to right for you.
Under after that one.
Okay, 4 under through 5. Not bad.
6th hole coming up.
So the 6 is a 219-yard par 3. Tricky little runoff area here. That's your danger zone, so you want to be landing in this area. The wind's not an issue. 30 feet down means it's going to be playing around 209. So I'm going to de-loft to 203 and see if that gets there. Now this might be a mistake. I'm expecting a fast, which I got. It should just kick up from here towards the pin. Kicked on a little bit too much to see the de-loft, and the top spin I put on that obviously made that kick forward as opposed to sit down.
I approve.
But not bad.
This one's 17
Not bad.
feet.
17 feet. Probably didn't need the de-loft and the top spin, to be fair. So let's say a 203, 204 club there without anything on it, and you're golden. This feels like a liner. Feels like we aim at the line and it should curl in.
This one's on a good line.
Oh, it overcurled.
And for the par.
Don't know why I'm using curled.
Currently.
It overbroke. Good to have your own terminology, right?
All right, stepping up to a par 4 here.
So yeah, I'm hoping for a good year, guys. Obviously, if you're enjoying the content or you're new here, please do subscribe and obviously leave a like. It does help. Trying to grow this channel. Had a really good year last year. Really appreciate all the support. Let's hopefully keep that going and see what we can do. Touch of loft, touch of spin. See how baby little I'm putting on that? Now this is going to all kick left. So, but you have this defense here, which will run you back at the pin. Well, I think here should do. Now I should catch the front and kick forward, which it does, and then sit down. Didn't quite sit, but not bad.
Tidy.
Tight little pin tucked away in that corner. Tricky little par for that one to approach. So I'm happy with that. As I said, you got that runoff over to the right there, which will help. So we got a 15-foot putt. I think there.
Well, it's heading towards the hole.
Oh, that one just
too much on
took
there.
a lot of the break, more than I was expecting. Okay, we go on a little quiet for the last couple of holes, but they are tricky pins. We're 4 under through 7. If I can get the 5 or 6 of the turn, as I said, 4 under through 9. It's good scoring in the challenge circuit. Just as we reach a par 5, all my skills turn off for my driver, back to my basic 288. So we'll play up the left-hand side of this fairway.
And this is around the 200.
We're going to be left with some dodgy feet, but I think if we aim over here, everything runs left to right and down. So if we land short, we're good. What we don't want to do is land on that right-hand side. So we'll play a fast and a push, and it should run. Oh, it's going to run off the back. Didn't have enough de-loft off that, sadly. So now it's going to run off the back, but better execution there, and that would have been nicely on the green. So it probably doesn't need a 250, probably a 240 or 230 in. Again, depending on your own yardage. I'm going to hit the 26 full. They always give me the wrong club, so. Uh-oh. I should have hit the 27. They did not give me the wrong club, and I've turned this into a disaster. See if we can have a chip in. I've gotten quite good at these now, guys. Not gonna lie. Boom. There we go. Gotta stand by your words. I called it. I made it. Look at that cardigan. It's sexy, isn't it? The Bogey Boys. And my flat cap. And kind of... I think I'm looking pretty cool. That is a par 5 that's reachable, so
Okay, 5 under
you
par
need to be making a
after that
birdie
one.
there. Thankfully, I did. Don't want to be relying on chip-ins, though, guys. So, and we're 5 through 8.
Let's see what we can do.
See if we can
on
finish
the
this.
ninth.
This back 9 finishes with a par 3. And then again, I'm going to be between clubs here. Going to have to loft up my 130. Aim at the pin. Slight fast. Hopefully
this
sits
one
down.
sticks nice for us.
Yeah.
Lining this one up at
Couldn't get quite
21
enough
feet.
loft on that without risking that front runoff, which is what I was trying to avoid. So I wanted to be a little long. This is going to duck really quickly at the pin. At the cup, sorry. God, I've lost all my words. It has been a while since I've made a...
Oh, it could be.
Oh, there we go.
Dropping that
Putting is there.
long
And we have
putt.
6 under through that opening
Fine
9
work,
with
my
a glorified eagle. I love the symmetry of that. That pleases my OCD. Birdie, birdie. Par,
After
par.
that one, you're at 6
Eagle,
under.
par, par. Birdie, birdie. Beautiful. Do like a bit of symmetry, guys. And there's the world number 1 Corkster, 16 through 18. At least I think he's still the world number 1.
Here comes the 10th hole.
As I said, they play it for a different competition they're in, so don't even worry about what they're doing or what I'm doing. I'm just playing this to hopefully show you what to or what not to do, depending on how the hole plays out. I'm trying to hold this top tier here. It's going to give me awkward feet wherever you are there. So that was the plan here, but we have 147 in. I think 149 is going to be perfect. Touch of loft, touch of spin. My feet are going to take this way right. And I've slowed it, so that's going to go super right. Didn't expect it to go that long. That's
nice stroke. We're on the green.
Confused me.
Here's a putt to go to 7 under.
Okay, another 30-footer for the 7 under. Cool. No, I hit that too hard. Way too hard.
And this next putt for the par.
It's got an awkward par putt now.
This putt's tracking.
It should turn in.
Awesome. That's a par. We'll take it.
Okay, let's not ruin my symmetry now. That should have been birdie birdie. And I could have done exactly the same. It's annoying.
After that one, you're at 6 under.
6 through 10. Johnny the Paint. There's another Welsh boy. I've not seen him before. 13 through 18.
And here we go. Par 4 in front of us.
That's good shooting. Nice to see another Welsh boy on the leaderboard. Unless he's Jono 1992 and he's changed his name to Jono the Paint, because Jono has become one of the world's good players. I think 138 should cope with this. Little push, but that should be fine. Should sit down.
Yeah, you'll take that.
Not pepper in the pins, didn't expect to, but giving myself putts at birdies, which is what you want really in the challenge circuit, guys. Give yourself a putt, make sure you're on the green, and then you can work on closing your distance to the cup.
Getting there. Good work.
But as you know, I make the majority of 10 to 20 foot putts, I'd say. I'd say I'm probably 8 out of 10 from that distance.
Right now, you're 7 under for the day.
And we are 7 under. The old 7-11. The amount of times I've been 7 under through 11 in this game. Blaze Ripper, tied with Corkster. Good shooting, my friend.
And here we have a lovely par 4 ahead of us.
So we have on the 12th a 424-yard par 4, so you can just blast this down.
Nice swing.
Down the fairway. It will only give you a pitch in, I'd imagine, or a long wedge at worst.
And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin.
It's uphill though. I think 118 is good with a touch of D-loft just to kick it up there. It's really 124 is playing, but I'm going to have to play 118. Try and kick it up. I purposely fasted that one But that has got too much legs. Didn't expect
That's a
it to get
safe
that
shot.
far, but I did try and overpower it
This
because I
is
was
for
worried about
the
being short
bird.
there. So 16 downhill, moving tiny bit right and then left. So I'm going to go just on this right edge because I think it's going to move more right to left. We'll see.
Going towards that hole.
And it did.
And
Nearly missed it too.
counted.
Did
That's
move more
really
right to
good.
left, but there we go. Back on the birdie hunt. 8 under through 12. 2 par 5s.
After that hole,
In the
8
next,
under par.
what, 7 holes? 6 holes? 7 holes?
And here we have a lovely par 4
Okay,
hole.
the 13th. Another drivable. If you had favourable winds, which you might do in the next few rounds, these are highly drivable. Let's try and get it up there. Full off, full spin. Overpower. Oh, I've pushed it. I wanted the fast, but I didn't want the push. I knew it would kick left to right from up here, but it ain't going to kick that much left to right. No, it ain't going to kick that much. That's a shame. Didn't need.
Here's our second shot on the 13th.
Now this needs to be careful. Oh, that slow isn't going to help, but the run out should.
All right, you've got about 6
Okay.
feet here.
There's 3 really.
This putt's going.
Just
You're
not quite drivable for
there.
me, but for the
birdie so far.
The big hitters they will be. The maximum I can get, as I said in my driver, is 298,
Okay,
and he's
9
all
under
around
is the current
350.
score.
So unless you got a favourable wind, not going to be quite there for me. And I've had 288 on most of them, but we got 2 par 5s to come. We're 9 under through 13.
Here comes hole number 14.
Decent shooting. It's nice to be back. Nice to be playing some golf. Do love this game. And that is a glorious strike. It's got to sit down a little. And it should. Oh, it's a lovely shot.
You'll take those all day. All right, staring down a birdie putt here.
Now, hopefully, we can read this. This putt. Oh, it's not turned. Oof, just caught that left edge. I thought I'd misread that completely, but that's 4 birdies on the bounce. We're cooking now. And we got a par 5 to come. Let's see if this par 5 is reachable for you boys in the challenge circuit. I've seen Dev CJ76 around quite a bit too. Salty B Joe. Not going to say anything about that name. But they've taken a lead at 17 under. Fair play to them. 600 yards. Not quite for me, but let's see what we can do. It's a big wide fairway. So let's put a bit of loft and spin. Blast it. 102% power. Try and get it as close as we can. 339 yards. Not bad. Still going to be way out, but should we try driver off the turf? Come on. Shit or bust blokes, isn't it? Let's go for it. Oh, I'm going to hit this fast.
That's bold, using the driver.
Oh, I hit it perfect.
I'll take
Little push, though. Put me over in this left-hand side, but it should kick out of there and run up onto the green. Take that. Got a putt.
Looks like
Got a putt for an eagle.
From here.
Didn't expect one.
That's not bad at all.
So we will take it. We'll bring this marker in a little. This is going to be, I think, a 3-liner, maybe just outside. Going to turn heavy at the start and should start to stop turning. Oh, it was a little bit more than a 3-liner. Not a bad effort though.
7-foot putt.
From there, tricky putt. This is an easy either. But we get the read.
Oh, lovely shot.
We make our 5th birdie on the bounce. We're 11 under. As I said, guys, I think anything in double digits in the challenge circuit, you're going to be competing. So let's see what this running looks like. 4 holes left. 4 holes left. 3 holes left.
This one's a par 4 hole.
Is off. 448 yard par 4. Nice wide fairway again. Shouldn't be a problem hitting the fairways, even with fast or slows, guys. On this course, seems reasonably straightforward. Gonna have an uphill shot now, obviously. So the way I do that, guys, is every 10 feet. I've lost. I've gone nuts. 30 feet is 10 yards, basically, guys. That's how I work it out. Divided by 3. 3 feet in a yard. So divided by 3. So every 9 roughly feet is 3 yards. Not every 10. So 138 into this wind should be perfect. Touch a loft, touch a spin. We are uphill. This should be nice. I'm not going to aim too far that way. So yeah, I'm expecting a slight fast. And the wind should bring me back. And I should sit down. A little bit long.
Sweet.
Didn't need the loft on that.
You could go to 12 under this putt.
It's a tricky one because it's downhill. But this should... You know what? I'm going to leave it where it was. As long as I can hit it straight, it should be okay.
Oh my goodness.
How did that not take the break back?
8-footer here in front of us.
Oh, it's all breaking past the hole. It looked like it was breaking in front of the hole, so that's a misread from me. Because that really did look like it was breaking in front of the hole. And that's a missed opportunity to keep that birdie streak going. That is a shame. That is a shame. After a nice approach shot. 2 holes left though. Par 4 and a par 5. Let's see if we can get to... Let's try and birdie. Let's get to 13 under. 4 shots back.
All right,
not bad.
Par 4 on this one.
And they've given me a 192. Why would they give me a 190? It's another drivable par 4 if you have... So I'm assuming these trees. So I reckon, let's see. I reckon you can clear these with a bit of loft. And a bit of shaping. And you can, but I could be in that.
I don't know. This one could go either way.
Hopefully it just sits in this little kind of swell here and holds up. Stop. Oh, has that stopped in the light rough?
The green side rough currently.
It did. That is lucky.
With that chip.
That is lucky. I think I can hit the 25 full, you know. Because it's going to run out of this rough. And hopefully sit down as it goes up that hill, which it does.
Chip shot. This putt's good so far.
So yeah, not bad, guys. If you clear those bushes or trees on the left, bit of shaping. You can see why these guys are shooting as low as they can. That's what, 4 reachable par 4s and quite a few par 5s that have been reachable into.
And hole number 18.
I just haven't quite taken advantage of them because I don't quite have the legs in my clubs.
Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. 5 strokes off.
This is well defended. Look at this. Deep breath. I've hit that perfect. And I should come down and hopefully catch a rough. Ah, I didn't catch a rough. There is a bit of a backstop. This is going to run off to the left, sadly. Didn't have enough for the backstop, but that's not a bad effort there.
Setting up for our third
just
shot.
between clubs.
5 strokes
so
off the lead.
Got to be careful here with this shot. I just wanted to sit down next to the hole. Wasn't going for any type of glory there.
And here we go for the birdie.
And this should be 13 under, but again, another reachable par 5 on a different day.
Looking good. All right, you drop that putt, and we're done here.
So, there we go, guys. 13 under, 59.
The next time.
After a couple of weeks off, I'm happy with that. Hopefully that helps you in your round 1 in the challenge circuit this week. As I say, if you are enjoying the content, please do leave a like. It helps me massively, and I appreciate all the support. And there we go, guys. Memories of Spring Shootout, the TGC Tours Challenge Circuit, round 1. Highly scoreable, I think, this week, this course. Certainly with those low winds. If they put winds up and they're in your favour, even better, because those par 4s will all be reachable. But there we go. 13 under leaves me in 12th. There's a lot of the top boys up there from Platinum. Anyway, thanks for the support, and I will catch you all soon.